I know, you're sitting your bum beautifully. Yes, but you already had some.
Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods and welcome to 2026. So first vlog of the year. My name's Mark, my wife Tara, and look at the snow. Nice and fluffy. Hope you all had a wonderful holidays. The comments that you guys put in there, we love to go through those. It was really nice to see where you guys are watching us from and when you're watching us. It was a great gift from you to us, sharing a little bit of that. We love to see that. So we are just cleaning up some of this. You can see that I'm getting snow all over my face here. It's supposed to snow for another hour, they say, and then it's supposed to be sunny. Yeah, we'll see that when we get there. And we got the heater in. So we were waiting for the heater from Gallagher. Ordered it. What was that? That was just before Christmas. As our heater, a water heater, went in the animal shelter area. So that was a surprise because in the email it said, "Oh, well, we're going to send you an email when we ship your package." And I heard through the grapevine that Gallagher was closed through the holidays. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I haven't gotten an email. And then yesterday, truck shows up, perlator shows up, and there we go. We got our two heaters. So we got that hooked up. So we'll go in and check that out as well. What are you guys doing over there? You coming for breakfast? Or are you just going to stand there? They're mesmerized by the snow falling, I suppose. Oh, here they come. Come on! Come on, Levi! No. Now he's just going to rub his butt up against the tree. All right.
The lowest they've been.
Yeah, so we did get another heater.
Oh, yeah!
So we have a backup heater, something that I had thought about when I hooked up both these waters. So this one's, if this one should happens to go, they do have, I believe is it a 3-year warranty or 5? 3 years? So of course, the last one we bought, we can't find the receipt. Don't know where it is. So that's often the case. So I'm gonna print off this one and put it in with the spare, so that we have it in there, so that if it lasts less than 3 years, which I think the ones we've had about 3 years, I think. Well, that's the thing. So
we've only ever replaced one.
Yeah, exactly. So they are. We really like them because they're safe. They're a little on the pricey side. They're 155 Canadian.
But you pay
for the quality, yeah. So you're probably looking at, I don't know, what is it, American, 120 bucks maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, but
going exchange rate. So, but they are good quality. We've gone through a lot of different heaters over the years, and these ones are just safer. We feel much safer. Of course, we don't use the heaters in here because ducks and geese like to play in their water. So we've learned that over the years. You can see down here at the bottom, you can see there's a little ice ridge that kind of runs around it. That's because the ducks will get in there and they'll splish splash, and it'll overflow instead of just drinking. And so we give them what they need. They get their moisture out of things like this as well. So this is spinach. We've still got lots of spinach left.
I gotta be honest, they've never done winter so well, and I think it's because of the spinach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little frozen, but they're spinach-sicle. Geese love their grains, that's for sure.
helps, like it's the, I have to check, I'm not sure if spinach has niacin in it. I know dandelions do.
Right.
But the greens are very important. And so
I think it's 80% of their diet is greens.
yeah. So if we didn't have the spinach, they would get peas. So I would soak peas and then bring out peas. But they seem to really like this. So some of you may, in our past, have followed or noticed David and Donald. So they're the two runner ducks that came in a while ago. A few years ago they came in. So there was a lady who contacted me who had a lone runner duck and wanted friends. So she met, she came, she loved, Donald and David. So Donald and David went to live with them. Donald and David, being male runner ducks, were very intent on females and breeding. So they were a little much for this group, but they worked, but they were very intent on it. And so making them a boy group or a boy band like our roosters, they tend to go hang out instead of having breeding on the brain. So they've now gone and joined the boy group at another farm, and they're doing fantastic. So, and they actually even added another boy from somebody else who was looking for girls a while ago from us. And then they connected, so they're starting a little boy group over there, which is great, because that's also, if we get in any more, then we can reach out and say, hey, we got another boy, can he join your group? Because when you keep the sexes separated, their breeding habits, they go into more of it's like the roosters that we have out here. With no hens, they don't fight. And so Donald and David you won't see here anymore, and we'll let you know if we get updates.
They've arrived, have they? Ah, there you are. Look at how snowy you are. Just standing out in the snow. I guess they're just enjoying. Look at Astrid. Astrid's just covered. Yeah, they don't really go into their housing.
Putting their hay inside.
Well, yeah, you got to kind of force them to be inside. Yeah. It's like, come on, guys.
Right? But they don't mind.
They don't. Yeah.
It's an insulator too, but
they got
you want to keep on.
They got their winter coat, but yeah, it's just yeah. They're just stubborn, right, Levi? And Meadow. All right. Enjoy your breakfast and enjoy the winter wonderland that's happening outside. It's actually not too bad. It's like minus 14 outside, so it's pleasant.
It's not bad today. It's a nice snowfall.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. Ooh, it seems to be warm in here. What is the temperature? No, it's 3.2. All right, my new controller's working out great. Just walked in. It felt warm. But, above freezing is warm, I guess, when you're dealing with the cold. The cold. Good morning, kids. Oh, you guys have made a mess. Yeah, the one downside of having them inside is, the general maintenance and cleanliness of the area, right? Look at Shorty. He's like, yeah, my bowl is empty. It's time to get some new stuff.
I'll do that first.
Good morning, kids. Good morning. Hi. How you doing? How are you doing? Yes, you guys like it up top on that old stand, don't you? Yes. They're always up there. Good morning. Oh, you're going to play shy, are you? All right. Okay, so Tiana was in here last night doing a head count of our Broody chickens. So we have decided to leave, possibly relocate the nest because we found. Or did you already do it?
Yeah.
Oh, you already did it.
It's over there.
Oh, okay. But there's still one in here, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, because the other one was in here, and you're a rooster.
You're a rooster.
So here's one here. Look at her, how flat she is. Ow! My hands are cold and okay. Yeah. Okay. My hands are cold when she pecked me. Usually it doesn't hurt, but when your fingers are cold, they do. Okay. So you put her out here. Now the concern was we had one that hatched out, and Tiana came out and it was running around. So she's in here. So I have to go over into Barry's pen. So she came out and there was a little chick just running around on the ground. It had fallen out of the nesting area. All right. Turns out I was on the wrong side. This is the side. Couldn't figure out how it opened. I'm like, I'm on the wrong side here. Oh, you're just gonna move over? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. There are the two little ones.
There's still only two?
Yeah, a black one and a little chipmunk we like to call. Yeah. Yeah, so there they are. I don't see any cracks or anything. No, the eggs, yeah. Tiana came out and she saw one that was peeping, but I don't see any other ones. Well, that was good timing. I guess Mom needed some water. I always feel bad about shooing her off the nest. Oh, there you go. Okay. This keeps her busy. So we allowed them to sit this time because they stop laying eggs when they're sitting. And we just had so many eggs. Yep. Yeah, your sibling went in. Oh, there you go. Tuck in. There you go. So yeah, they stop laying eggs when they sit, and we thought, we'll let them be moms, right? All right, Tara is done. So while we were over there looking at the chicks, Tara made short work of the ponies. Gave them their food. Their food dish is now full. They've got their water, and things are cleaned up. There we go. Okay. So these guys are now fed. Guys have their food. These guys, we gave them melons yesterday. So it looks like every 2 days we're giving them, what is it? You said 8 melons? Or 8?
Halves. I think it's 8 or 9.
8 halves, yeah.
Yeah.
So it seems like the larger
Yeah, so
girls.
I'll do theirs this morning, because that's good.
The larger girls are making
So that's
pretty
a
good work.
day. 8 a day.
Yeah, so that's 2, 4,
6.
6,
Yeah.
right. Okay. So 6 in there, and then in here there are 4 halves, which you can see they're slowly working.
They're not as quick.
Not working at them. So it'll take them a little bit longer. And we have lots of melons, and these melons are actually not quite ripe yet. So at the grocery store we got them from, I guess we're just rotating some inventory. And they're good. So the animals are going to make great use of that. We've got tons of melons for them. A great winter treat, isn't it, girls? I guess there's a couple boys in there. Tink Jr. Okay, and then we've got apples and pears, and we've got romaine lettuce, carrots, grapes. So we've got lots of treats for everybody in here. And then, of course, we're doing... You pumpkins every day?
No, I did 2 weeks. I stopped over Christmas because we've always used pumpkins as a dewormer.
Yes.
And so I did them over Christmas, and then we didn't have to go into the city to pick up. So they had 2 weeks of pumpkins, and then I'll do all the other veggies for 2 weeks, and then I'll bring back another batch, another dose, because it's a dewormer, right? So you want to hit both cycles.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've never had worm problems, and I think that is due to the amount of pumpkins that we do give them.
Well, the amount of pumpkins and the amount of area the animals have.
Yeah, so they're not in there.
Here we have 10 acres, or 9.91 acres to be exact, and the animals have more area than we do. So they're not in a smaller area, having to deal with poop issues in their eating areas. Hi Barry. Did you missed this one? Here. There you go. So we're gonna actually then have a surplus of pumpkins into the spring then.
No, there's another 2, because they get 2 a day. 2 pumpkins a day. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So that's another 2 week.
Okay.
That's a week.
I thought we had enough pumpkins to go, but were you doing one a day?
I used to get, but because of these veggies, I didn't get as many. I got a half a van full instead of 900 pounds.
Yeah, Tara's got it all figured out.
Yeah, it's you gotta get it in your head, like you gotta.
She's got the whole routine.
And then you have to use it before it goes bad. You have to use it like.
Yeah, well, and being that it's just above freezing in here, 3 degrees Celsius. Yeah. It's a perfect temperature to store, fruits and vegetables. So. The nice thing about
these is they're not ripe yet.
Well, yeah, and that's what I was saying. They're not quite ripe. Yeah. So it's buying us some more time.
It will. It'll buy us quite a bit of time. Okay, so our water is frozen.
Is it? Oh boy.
It's got a little layer.
It's got a layer of ice on there. Why is that?
That was 250 watt instead of 500?
Well, yeah. So I did order the 250 watt heater, which this is the Little Springs. And the 250 watt heater is the recommended one for it. So am I going to have to order the 500s? And possibly return one of the, or both. I don't know. Okay, well, we'll look into that. That's.
I'll message Gallagher and see what.
That is interesting. Okay, so there's just a little layer of ice on top. So for the most part, it is working. But maybe in the Canadian climate, the 500 is recommended. It just seems like a lot of heating power.
And it wasn't that cold last night.
No, like it's minus 14 now. So, don't worry, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing the grain. So, okay, well, we'll keep an eye on it. At least it's now mostly thawed. So, hi, what is it? No, I have nothing. She's been so needy lately. What? I don't have anything. It's all on the ground. You've got all of the treats. You get some on your back. Like,
so that's the second step.
You're just silly, aren't you? Oh, Sheldon just popped in there for a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, you want some rubs? Is that it? I don't know. You're confusing me, Coco.
She's getting old. She's getting like...
Yeah, she's getting senile.
She's like, pet me.
She's like, oh. But then you go in to pet her head and she pulls away. Like, what? You're just very weird. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I picked up.
All right, hay time.
I've been giving them way too much hay over there. I mean, good thing hay's in the barn, right?
Yeah, got all the hay stored in the barn while it was...
Rather have more than not enough.
Well, it was a little warmer. Moved the hay in to top up our local storage here. Tinker.
There she goes, guys.
So we'll get the last amount of hay in here, and then we'll go in and we'll do the melons for the chickens.
Oh, and Tink's hair's grown back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
she lost
starting to wear down a little bit.
Well, she lost it. She was naked on her spine. So just putting her on that feed inside. Their wool will get, as they get older, it gets, and because her hormones are intact, they get funky looking when they get older, losing their hair. And but I was concerned about because it's the spine, right? So fatten her up a little, canola meal, which is great because it adds that fat layer. And little rabbit feed. Rabbit feed always brings them. It's that intense alfalfa, like
yeah.
And so she gets a handful of canola meal and a handful of rabbit pellets. You learn through the years, right? Could I buy some senior? I don't know, but it's alfalfa. She needs food, like condensed food, so it just makes sense to me. How are you doing? Good. You got your food? Yeah. Onyx is one that we always watch too, weight-wise, just because of her history. But so far, she's good this winter. And Sheldon. Hi, Monkey Moo. Squirrel.
Yeah. Right? Sheldon doesn't know what he wants.
Sheldon! You gotta be careful where your head is.
Yeah, because
Sheldon!
He reacts quickly.
Hey, Monkey Moo. Hi, where's your mom? Where's your mom? Where's your mom? Hi, Charles.
Let me just stick my face in the hay here.
Yeah, you just did. Hi, Charles. How's my stinky? You're not even stinky. You're just your nose. I would love to kiss that nose because it's so cute.
But it's slimy.
But it's so dirty. You want a treat? Hang on.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm actually coming out.
Well, that's what happens when you don't close the door. Oh, there we go.
No, you dropped half.
Yeah.
You dropped it. It's
That's
down
okay.
there.
I'll
Look.
get it later.
Here. Sit your bum. Sit your bum. Tank, it's out here. Look. Where she come follow me?
Well, she's thinking about it. She's just exploring. Tinker, come on, let's go out. Out you go. Ma. Yeah, Ma. There's your Ma over there.
Take a bite. Yeah, just take a bite. No, I'm giving it to Tank. It's an apple. It's funny how they each have their favorites.
I know.
Yeah, and yes, I know. You're sitting your bum beautifully. Yes, but you already had some. Go forage.
Yeah.
Go forage. See how he asks, right? Like, they're so intelligent. No, that's my hand. They're so intelligent. I know. Good boy. He loves bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's it, buddy.
That's it. All gone.
All done.
Go forage before
Yeah.
it's gone.
Go forage.
Jump it. Hi.
Oh, silly.
And Patunia. So a little update on Patunia. With this injury that she had, she's still holding the fluid. So we're checking into a few different things. But she's doing well. She really wanted outside. So she's back on this side of the pen. Behavioral-wise, she's acting totally normal. She's just got an extra pouch of fluid.
Yeah, so...
But we are checking into a few different things with...
Yeah, so both her and Holly were put over on this side with the other animals, and some of them didn't like it, and, you know, they They did a little bit of headbutting,
Yeah.
and of course Patunia got a bruise on the one side. So she was a little sore, and she was down. We took her inside the barn for a couple weeks, but she wanted back.
It was like 1 week.
No, it was a couple weeks. I'm pretty sure it was a couple weeks.
3 days, she was up and going.
Well, maybe it was over 2 videos. See, that's that's how I calculate time. 2 videos. Out of weekly videos. So yeah, I guess it could have been just over 8.
Normally the moms will come back on here, but we were a little late. It was we did it after because the babies they were all here. So usually we would do it in the fall when they're still outside, where they have space to reorganize.
But we didn't wean them off. We just weaned them right into the barn.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, shimmer.
All right, so it looks like Coco's found what she needs. I think it was maybe just the hay.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you don't need any of that fancy stuff.
No.
Oh, get those seeds. Look at them go for all the seeds.
It's the seeds that are the dewormer. The fruit's just bonus.
Yeah.
I think I left a tag on that one. I don't like tags, especially with chickens, because
you never know what they eat. They're like, oh, what is this?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they're all bunged up.
Yeah.
All right, so basically that's all they need, because the other guys are still good. The silkies in the back are good. They seem to like them a little bit more.
Well, you see, at this point, though, what I'll do tomorrow is, because the animals outside they prefer they'll eat the rinds as a fruit. So do a purpose. The seeds are what they need. Give them a little fun with the flesh. Then I can take those ones out, cut them up, and the flesh can go out there.
Yeah.
And then, I'll put new ones in there. But Hey. So Hey-Hey's gone in here. And for those that, Hey-Hey was, why does that not look like Hey-Hey? That is Hey-Hey. His color is dark. Yeah, that's Hey-Hey.
Yeah.
But what's funny is, I gotta do lettuce in here. Sorry, I'm squirreling. These guys need all their lettuce.
Okay. Get the lettuce. I'm just gonna check on these guys. Yeah, they're so skittish. You guys are so skittish. Especially the Hollies too. These two, Petunias too, are fine. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
The better ones are in there.
Yeah. Well, they haven't been handled a whole lot. They've been with their mothers too long.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just they're mama's kids. And then Barry's got all of his stuff here. No, he's got grapes.
He eats everything. He's
apple,
definitely a
carrots.
berry rabbit.
He's really working on that pumpkin.
Right?
Oh, Barry. Look at that. Little lettuce. Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, he just eats it.
Well, he is a big rabbit.
Look how big he is.
He needs to eat a bunch.
Josh was here yesterday, and he was like, he walked in and his eyes just about came out of his head.
Well, he's, what is he, about 9, 10 months?
Yeah.
9 months?
9 months, 8 months.
Because he was a spring baby, 8, 9 months maybe?
Yeah.
So, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the lettuce, just the lettuce for the chickens.
Yeah, they love it. They have fun. But watch, Hey. That's what triggered me, is because Hey-Hey's going to be my friend.
Oh, because he really likes it.
He really likes it.
Is that what you're saying?
Hey. Hey. Here, Hey. No. Hey.
No.
Took it out of my hand yesterday.
Nah. He's not in the mood today.
Take a little lettuce.
There we go. So we got rid of the pool last year, but the pool brush works well in this instance. So it did get sunny today, so that was nice. Keeping this clean is easier with a ground mount system than a roof mount system. Plus we have the room here. This was a little bit more expensive, of course, than a roof mount, but I figure if I keep it clean, I can make up the difference. So I was looking at my usage, my solar production versus usage, and it is almost half. I can't remember the exact numbers, but I'll put it right here. You can see that the solar production is just less than half of the total. So that was kind of neat. So we're essentially making half our power from this. Some of you had asked about seeing the animals at night. So what I'll do is right at the end of this video, I'll put a little snippet of what goes on at night. So first video of 2026. I hope this will be a good year. Hope it'll warm up and spring will come as it should. And I wish you all the best. Take care, and we hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.